Welcome to Life Matters Coaching. This video is basically going to give you an idea of the coaching services we offer. Basically, we have two main kind of services we offer. We offer individual coaching sessions as well as coaching, training, and implementation programs. So, in the coaching session, you may have a particular question that's burning on your mind, and you want to sit down with a coach and talk through how you want to go about approaching that situation. And so that might be anywhere from like half an hour to an hour, where we sit there. You have maybe one or two problems that you want to kind of discuss, and we go through different types of brainstorming exercises, or the coach asks you certain questions to kind of get you to think about things from different perspectives, and we play around with the idea of how you can bring out the resources within yourself to solve problems, because coaching is all about helping you bring out resources within yourself. It's about supporting you during times of transition and transformation by helping you tap into your resources by asking the right questions, looking at things from different perspectives, and brainstorming to make differences in your life. So, what we usually use for a session, and definitely for our implementation and training programs, is we want to establish a vision. What is that burning vision or goal or dream that you want to achieve that can be done within a reasonable amount of time, being either a month to 90 days? And so, even though this says business owner, basically you want to identify a long-term um, vision for yourself. What's your vision? What's your goal? What do you want to achieve? That kind of, you have this burning desire to achieve it, whether it's lose some weight, whether it's uh, gain more money, grow your business, improve your marketing, improve your team, um, improve your relationships. This is where we start at. We ask you a ton of questions to improve your vision. Once we establish that, and what we do is we have a checklist that's located here, a checklist of questions we ask you. And so we brainstorm about your dream or that burning desire thing you want to achieve, and then we clarify and redefine and eliminate. Because a lot of times when you first have a dream, it's too cluttered, it's too much, it needs to be refined, it needs to be polished. Then we create the vision. So we really establish a very measurable, concrete vision. And then we go into some other steps with the vision here, which we can get into later when you sign up for a coaching session. But we go through a checklist of things you want to do to really establish your vision. Once you've done that, then the next thing we need to do is set goals. Set goals. And depending on how long you're with us, we might decide that's good to set 12-month goals in key areas that are things you need to prioritize. But for the coaching programs we offer a 1 month, a 2 month, and a 3 month coaching program with an extra month for free. This might be set 3 month goals, and then discover the key areas that you need to focus on and prioritize. Now, once we establish the goals you need to accomplish, one other thing we need to do after that is establish sprints. Now, sprints are saying, okay, I have all these goals I need to accomplish. I have my vision. I have all these goals that I need to accomplish and prioritize. Now, there's certain things I really need to put extra emphasis on to make sure that if all these goals don't get achieved, at least these sprints get achieved. So it's like something you're running towards, you're sprinting towards. You put extra momentum towards those sprints. And these are the things that, if let's say you sign up for our 3 month program, the sprints are the things that you definitely want to have achieved within the 30-day, 60-day, or 90-day program if you're in our training program. And so we also train you on how to do these, how you create the vision, how you create more effective goals, and how you can use effective tools and methods to kind of sprint towards the main goals that you must achieve to put you on track with your vision. And then what I think is just as important as all these is daily action. We need to schedule, execute, and track. And so each day, we need to be moving towards our goal, whether it be 10 minutes, 15 minutes a day. And one of the main things we like to do in our coaching programs is establish a daily ritual, something that you do every day that leads you towards your goal. And so it's important to uh, focus on it every day. And once you establish your vision, and then you work with us to implement the strategic goals. So we want to figure out how we can strategically put the goals in place in a way that helps you achieve it. And then your 90-day sprints. Then our main job as coaches, while helping you do all these things, is also to help you, kind of monitor you with usually weekly coaching sessions. And then we also have at the end of the month coaching sessions if you're in a training uh, and implementation coaching program. And then after that, we ask you a series of questions based on if you're uh, needing coaching for your business or if you're needing coaching for individual coaching. This is the business coaching, some business coaching questions that we ask about business coaching people, but the format's similar, so you get the idea. So we ask you a series of questions, trying to establish your vision, trying to figure out what your goal is, and then we help you after you've done these things, kind of track it. Looks like we'll have a checklist and then you track it basically, and then we'll have like weekly action plan Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and per week we go through it and we um, establish what the action plan is. And let me see if I can pull that up. Actually, a little bit better version of that. So, by that's the idea. The idea is that we want to create a process that you can go through each week and each day to lead you towards your goals. And a little bit better version. So we'll have it like this, kind of like we'll have the questions and then we'll write answers in here. Um, I think a lot of times what we'll do, but yeah, this is the thing I want to show you at the bottom. So then in the strategic goals sessions, we want to establish what's your vision, what's your objectives, and why are we doing it. Then after you've done that, we want to see where your current situation is because you have to start from now. That's where your power is at. And then from there, we have to figure out, okay, knowing what my vision is, knowing where our current situation is, what's the goal? And so once you've done that, then we get to work on the strategic action plan. What are we doing on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday? And so it's a very exciting process. And if you're in the business coaching program, let's talk a little bit more about that real quick. Our business growth coaching program is basically for people who are online or want to build an online presence. And so even if you're offline, a lot of these things still apply. But we help people basically see if your market is viable. Now, this is effective for if you're in business or if you're starting a business, you need coaching in that. Because a lot of times you may be in a market that once was viable, but the marketing cycle is basically kind of coming to an end, and you need to make certain marketing or adjustments in your services to stay relevant. Then, after we discover if the market is viable by using Facebook and other marketing resources, we want to reach out to people and bring them to our website. So we look for different ways, and we coach and train you in different ways if you're in our coaching programs. That's our 3 month, um, or 1 month, 2 months, and our 3 month programs where we train you on how to do these things. We want to reach out to the customers, so we want to do Facebook marketing. We want to create a online platform in which people get to know, like, and trust you and your business. And then we bring them to your website. And then once we get people to go to your website, we want to build a list. basically think of this as like we want to build your fans, people who come and who are excited about what you have to offer, and who's willing to sign up and learn more. After that, the people on your list, we want to get them to start buying your products and services. Now, how do we do that? One of the main things we talk about in this section is creating what's called a customer avatar. And basically, that's a situation where we figure out who your ideal customer is and how you can communicate through your marketing to reach your ideal customer. And then after that, we help people, you know, get customers to buy more products from you, or see if we can help you create strategic joint ventures, or other ways in which you can remarket your services, or partner with other people to offer your service. So we brainstorm in that area and show you ideas of how you can do that. And then we look at other markets and other products you can sell. And then, which I think is one of the biggest parts, and it slows a lot of businesses down, is how do we automate everything and make it scalable? We want to get to the point where the majority of the things you're doing is automated, so you don't have to spend so much manpower and time figuring everything out. And once you get to that point, we after the you know the 1 month, 2 month, 3 month program, we continue the process because there's always more. Now, to be honest, to do the business coaching program, you're probably wanting to do at the least sign up for like a 1 month program because there's a lot to cover. But your best bet is the 3 month program because to go through, scaling, automating your business, figuring out your customer avatar, um, creating marketing for your customers. It takes time. It takes time. And then really identifying who your customers are and also what are your business goals? What do you want for your business? Do you want to have more time to do other things in your life? Or do who can you get in place to take some of the pressure off of you? Can you outsource? Can you get a lot of stuff in the cloud? So that you don't have to have everything in, you know, but we could talk about that later. But those are some of the main questions we have to think about. And the coaching, training, and programs are great because what will happen is you will talk to a coach each week, as well as you'll have a strategic coaching session where you go really deep in the beginning about how you want to set up your goal, your vision, and then you have also weekly trainings where you work with one of the coaches who train you on, depends on what coaching program you're in, but trains you on how to, if you're in a business coaching program, how to do one of these gates, how to automate your business, how to grow your website, how to modernize your website, how to reach out to customers, how to create copy and marketing that helps attract your customers. Or if you're the life coaching one, you know, better ways to set goals and track your progression and how to get leverage on yourself and how to create strategic alliances with other people who are successful. So these programs are really cool because we give you a lot of training on tools that you could use and a lot of mental tools you could use to leverage your success, whether it be through life coaching or business coaching. And so feel free to contact us and let's get started. Life coaching, Life Matters is all about trying to help you bring out and create the life you always wanted to create. And that takes work, that takes practice, that takes a process. But we're passionate, our team's passionate about having people, working with people who want to, what more in life, what freedom, what excitement, what joy, what passion, and want to learn the skills and tools to do that. So we're constantly searching and learning and going to seminars and training programs to learn how to do that. And we want to give some of the best stuff we've learned to you. So don't delay, sign up and talk to one of our coaches today, and let's get you to the next level. Have a great